We're all busily writing in our mental books with pencils, and we write away, and it just gets filled with things, many of which are really low quality and probably we should get rid of. Now, I have this problem. When I come to get rid of things, I only had a metal eraser. And because it was metal, I could rub it on the page all I wanted. And the only thing that would happen is that it would just rub the pencil in more deeply into the grain of the page or tear the page. And so I'd stop doing it. I just couldn't make those little changes. And so I got my pair of very sharp, very rigid scissors, and I cut through, and I'd be cutting out whole pages where there was valuable things on the pages, or I would just not really be able to cut my way to the little bits that were wrong. And so I would end up just leaving things there. If someone else presented one of their pages to me, I could snip that thing right off. And I realized eventually that I really needed to get a proper, flexible rubber eraser. But looking around, I noticed that there's a different problem. There are people out there with normal rubber erasers, but they have also these floppy rubber scissors. And yet, you try and show them how to cut something out of a book, they try and cut with these floppy rubber scissors and it just doesn't do it. They just keep the pages and pages of nonsense. And when it comes time to make an edit, they just get their eraser and just maybe rub out one word here. They don't have the tool that they need to really get in and cut the crap out of the book that they've written. And upon looking into this, I found out that there's a lot of people in the world who have both floppy rubber scissors and steel erasers, and they just can't amend what they think. When the goal presumably would be to have razor sharp, rigid scissors to make the necessary large corrections to how we think, and the eraser that's suitably flexible and rubbery to just make the gentle, delicate changes without losing the whole thing. Now, no metaphor is perfect, but I think it's very important for us to have a bit of rigidity. We need to have rigidity around those tools of thought that allow us to actually separate the crap from what's valuable. But we also need to be able to observe when this is not the right tool, or where using this tool would be a misuse or overuse of these rigid scissors. And we need to be able to alter and change discerningly and accept that there is something there that's valuable in this page full of some problems and some not problems. There are some good sentences and some bad sentences. Sometimes the wording's a bit wrong. You don't have to cut out the whole page.